Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Be Still and Know Book Club. Today's reading comes from the book entitled Power Thoughts by Joyce Meyer. Join us as we continue with Part 3 of Chapter 2, entitled Teach Your Mind to Work for You. Enjoy, and don't forget to like and share this video. Positive thinking helps you enjoy life. Years ago, a man named Captain Edward A. Murphy was working on a project for the United States Air Force. He became angry and cursed a technician who made a mistake, noting that if anything can be done wrong, this man will do it. Over time, such thinking became known as Murphy's Law, which basically states nothing is as easy as it looks, everything takes longer than you expect, and if anything can go wrong, it will, at the worst possible moment. How negative! Who could enjoy life if they lived according to Murphy's Law? They would always expect the worst, so they would probably get it. I believe God has laws that completely disagree with Murphy's Law. The world may expect Murphy's Law to operate in their lives, but we need to resist that kind of negative thinking and embrace God's law instead, which says something like this: if anything can go right, it will. Nothing is as difficult as it appears. Everything is more rewarding than it appears. If anything good can happen to anybody, it will happen to me. Negative thinking always produces a negative life. How much more could you enjoy your life if your thoughts agreed with God's law, not Murphy's? God has a great life for you, one He wants you to enjoy thoroughly and live to the fullest. I challenge you to live by God's law and consistently fill your mind with positive thoughts. Think about it. In what specific circumstance do you need to start believing God's law instead of Murphy's Law? Don't let the positive become negative. See the big picture. When we focus excessively on the negative elements of a certain situation to the exclusion of its good aspects, we are filtering out the positive and exaggerating the negative. Very few situations are 100% negative. Most of the time, we can find something good in every circumstance, even if we have to be really diligent about it. Let's say you are a stay-at-home mom with young children and your husband leaves the house for work each day. Your 4-year-old colors on the walls, cuts holes in his new pants, kicks his sister, and spills grape juice all over your freshly cleaned carpet. Let's say he also finally learns to apologize to his sister without being reminded, confess to cutting his pants instead of saying the dog did it, makes an attempt to clean his room, and says you are the best mom in the whole world. To say he was absolutely horrible all day long and forget about his good moments would be filtering out the good, and it would leave your mind with nothing but negative thoughts. Though there certainly would have been some negatives about that day, it had its positive experiences too. I can't emphasize too strongly how important it is that you resist the temptation to characterize something as totally negative or to focus excessively on negative aspects of a situation. Look at the situation as a whole and find something positive about it. That will help you become a positive person. Think about it. What is the most negative situation in your life? Now, list 3 positive things about it. If you are not used to doing this, it may stretch you, but try anyway. Don't make it personal. Automatically blaming ourselves when something goes wrong or thinking everything that goes wrong is intended against us as individuals is called personalizing, and it makes positive thinking very difficult. This happens often with young people on sports teams when they miss the last shot, goal, or run of the game and feel they are solely responsible for a loss. They need to realize that both winning and losing are team efforts. It takes a whole team to win. It takes a whole team to lose. Even if one individual missed the last opportunity to win the game, there were many others missed along the way that added to the end result. Similarly, let's say a group of women decide to gather for lunch, and at the last minute, Julie cancels. If Susie is the one who takes everything personally, she will automatically assume Julie didn't want to be with her, when in reality, Julie may have had a family crisis, an unexpected house guest, or a dental emergency. Think about it. When was the last time you blamed yourself for something that wasn't your fault? Was there another way you could have viewed the situation that didn't make you the villain? Do you get your feelings hurt a lot? Could it be that you are personalizing some situations? How can you avoid that in the future? I hope that you enjoyed today's reading. I hope that you found this information helpful and that you will find a way to identify the positives in your everyday life. Have a blessed day. Keep God first. And remember to treat others the way Christ treats you.